aqui.
We went for a walk, and as you can see in the video, it was very windy, felt like all the snowflakes were beating us. And it's hard to believe, but we still enjoyed the walk. My fiance loves apples, as you can see he's having a second one. On New Year's Eve it was quite snowy. I woke up and my cat was alerted by something. I looked through my bedroom window and I saw a deer. It's not very visible because it's far away, but it's still very close to the house. If you watch carefully, you will see her head turning sometimes. Still on New Year's Eve, I made a Romanian dish called Salata Boeuf, very similar to the Russian salad. Put to boil all together with some salt, potatoes, carrots and chicken breast. Then I cut all of them in cubes. I also add some canned peas and some pickled cucumbers and mix it all together. Now I have to do the mayonnaise. I bought a mixer from Lidl and I will use it to make the mayonnaise. It comes with a silicone spatula, 4 blades that can be separated, and a mayonnaise dripper, which is the white cover that you see me putting on right now. The removable silicone base helps the mixer to be stable and not be slippery while it's being used. I always consider safe to wash anything new before it's being used for the first time. The recipe for the mayonnaise I will make can be eaten by someone that is vegan because it has no egg. I'm not vegan, but I like how quick and easy it's made and tastes like a normal mayonnaise. We need 1 part soya milk and 2 parts sunflower oil. The quantity of these 2 ingredients, it depends on how much mayonnaise you would like to make. Next, I'm gonna add some salt and about 1 or 2 teaspoons of mustard. Also, just a little bit of lemon juice. Now we're ready to switch on the mixer. The consistency looks good, but I tasted and it needs just a little bit more salt. For this recipe, there's no need for the white dripper. It's perfect. Now I'm adding a little bit of fine salt and a bit of mayonnaise and I start mixing all together. Slowly I add more mayonnaise until I'm happy with the mixture. We celebrated New Year with our neighbors, so in total we were 4 people. They don't like olives, so separately I added for me and my partner some olives. At the end I used a little bit of mayonnaise to give it a nice finish. In Romania we like to decorate it to celebrate the New Year coming. For decoration I have used some olives and pickled cucumbers to write 2021. I tried to do my best. I was happy how it came out. We had some fortune cookies as well.
Practicable solutions.
Practicable.
Yeah,
Practicable.
This is that. Cheers! Cheers!
Here I'm making the dumpling soup. Today I'm using this one, Knorr, with chicken, but I also like this one. Now I'm gonna add some frozen celery that I cut for myself, but also fresh one will be fine. Today I'm gonna add some chopped carrots as well. Normally I don't add carrot to this soup because it changes the taste of it. Add salt and I let it boil for about 10-15 minutes. For the dumplings I'm gonna use 1 beaten egg, some salt and semolina. I can't tell you exactly how much semolina I used because I know by looking and feeling when to stop adding semolina. It's still too liquid. When you're mixing and the bowl it starts moving, it means that the dumpling dough, if I can call it like that, it's almost done. I add a small amount of sunflower oil. I added too much oil, so I have to add some more semolina now. I'm using a teaspoon to make dumplings, and as you can see I'm taking half teaspoon of dough and I release it into the soup. Now I leave them to boil. I'm squeezing a lemon because my fiance likes the soup with lemon juice. Checking to see if my dumplings are done. Apparently not. Because I had enough lemon juice, I decided to make a lemonade with sparkling water, which I regretted afterwards because actually I didn't like it. Finally, the dumplings are done. I'm adding some chopped parsley. I added sugar to the lemonade. I do like lemonade, but not with sparkling water. It was a delicious and light hot meal, great for dinner. While I was making the soup, I also made bread with my new bread machine. I decided to make a whole grain bread. I mix white flour with brown flour. First, I add the warm water into the bucket. Then I add the flour. I add 5 grams of sugar and 5 grams of salt, and in the middle I make a hole and I add more yeast there and a teaspoon of butter or oil. These are all instructions that I follow for this recipe from the manual book from this bread machine. I select the program, the size of the bread, and then how well I would like it to be done. It will take 3 hours and a half until this bread will be done. It has a faster option, but I don't like how the bread comes out. This bread machine was given to me, but I saw it on Amazon as well. I don't necessarily recommend this machine. I think any bread machine that you like, it's fine. This is the recipe for the bread I'm making now. I don't have the English manual book. This one is in Italian. As you can see, it has different bread recipes, including some focaccia, jams, and pizza dough. This machine does everything, kneads, and also cooks the bread. I love the smell of fresh bread, and I'm sorry that I haven't filmed how the bread is inside. Next day we ordered some food, some chicken wings and some pizza. I didn't really enjoy the pizza because it was with cheddar cheese and not with mozzarella. It's the second time I'm having pizza here in Germany. Both were with cheddar cheese. I'm thinking maybe that's how they do the pizza here, or this is how people like it here. Here we went for a walk with Bobby, our neighbor's dog. In the beginning of last year, until summer, I used to walk almost every day for 30-40 minutes and practice yoga. Then, for some reason, I stopped. Now I feel I would like to do that again. First of all, because I feel I'm out of energy, weak, and I have gained some weight. Not a lot, but enough to not make me feel good in my own skin. When I started walking again, my muscle ached like I have been lifting weights. That bad it was. Don't get me wrong, I was not lazy sitting all day on my sofa. I was moving doing the houseworks. Not only I stopped walking and doing yoga, but I started eating big meals twice a day, which made me feel very sleepy afterwards. So I decided to make a change, of which I will talk about it more in the next vlog. In the evening, we had some tea and Italian pandoro. This one is our favorite. Classic, simple, with no fillings, just with sugar. We wanted to finish this before we will do any healthy changes to our diet. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Today is the day I'll pack the Christmas tree. This is how Migu is saying goodbye to the Christmas tree. They had a great time together. Here, Migu seems to look sad. Here we are going to visit a friend for her birthday in France, close to the border with Luxembourg and Germany. I couldn't hold myself not to film such a beautiful winter landscape. Now we are crossing the border of Germany with Luxembourg. And here with France. She made a delicious Romanian soup, ciorbă de burtă. It was so good and missed it so much, this soup, that I had 2 portions. The cake was made by her and was delicious as well. On the way back home, Migu has a new toy with catnip that is relaxing him or makes him go crazy. His choice. I decided to pamper myself. First, I disinfect the tub. I let the water to run and under I add my favorite shower gel. I try to make it foam. Add some candles for a spa feeling. I will dry brush the whole body. It's good for improving circulation and removing dead cells. You can see the difference yourself. Look how nice this foam is with just shower gel. Some electric candles from IKEA.